Alright guys, so we're going to get into a single battle here versus Fierce Deity 0944. And we're going to be doing a single battle, of course. So let me go ahead here and get some battle music set. There we go. So I've actually brought with me my regular team. Just because it's my main team, that's what I'm used to battling with. So we'll see here what is up. Whoa, is that a Swadloon? Oh man, that is pro. Let's go ahead here and see how this team's gonna work out, man. That must be a evoluted Swadloon, is it? Actually, don't tell me that. I want to figure it out for myself. So there's a Blastoise, Machamp, Audino, most likely a Mega Audino. I've seen lately. There's Electivire, Salamence, and Swadloon. I am so excited to see Swadloon. Let's go ahead here and hit confirm. Hey Pika, what is up, bud? Glad you could rejoin the stream there from earlier. I've been streaming all night, bud. As it is right now, the battle list is actually closed. I'm gonna see what time it is when I finish these battles, so. Okay, I have to say this. Lucario the Pokemon, I'm going to read this comment out because it is by far an awesome comment. So of all the people I watch, you're definitely one of the nicest towards the viewers. You involve them in your games and talk to them actively. I want to tell you to continue what you're doing and never stop loving your viewers and your love for video games. Thanks for the comment, man. I am definitely not going to change. I've been doing this there for a while. But I definitely believe that the viewers are the most important part when it comes to streaming. So, as long as you guys are still around, I'm not going to change, man. Alright, so we are up against Fierce Deity. He's got Electivire as his lead here. Let's go for the Earthquake. I hope it's not on the balloon, but I didn't see what the item was. So, we take a Thunder Punch like a champ, and there is the Earthquake, and we're going to take out the Electivire here, which is fantastic, because, quite frankly, I don't think I could have survived another Thunder Punch. Let's just face it. Alright, so Salamence is going to come in and get the Intimidate off. So what I'm going to suggest here that I do, I'm probably going to have to swap. I don't really have a whole lot of options to do anything else. So let's go out to Blossom. And the reason I'm going to go to Blossom is because that thing has some serious defense and some serious special defense. So the Hydro Pump, of course, I'm going to take that Hydro Pump like a boss. Let's see here. Ooh. Should I go for the Dazzling Gleam or the Ice Beam? No, not the Ice Beam, the Hidden Power Ice. It's probably the best thing for me to do is go for the Hidden Power Ice. I'm going to survive the Flamethrower, which is awesome, man. Like, holy cow, this Blossom, like, is crazy. There's the Hidden Power Ice. I almost took out that Salamence. Look at that. I'm gonna have to sacrifice my Blossom. Stoner169, thank you very much for the follow-up and support, man. Much appreciated. A Rattata just killed your Gengar? That is sick. That Rattata must be like the new Rattata, is it? From Alola? Dark type and all? No? Oh, it's Life Orb. Sweet. Let's go back to the Infernape here. Oh, I didn't click the screen. Pro. Oh, Blastoise, nice. I hope it doesn't have Aqua Jet. Oh, nice. Okay, so Swadloon is out here. Oh man, I don't want to flare blitz this. And the reason why I don't want to flare blitz is because I want to see what it actually can do. I am so pumped to see what it can do, but I want to win. Let me see here. Maybe what I'll do, I'm going to go into a different poke. Here, I'm going to go into a different poke because I want to see what Swadloon can do. I've never seen anybody else use the Swadloon before, besides myself, and I'm interested to see what this thing has. Alright, we got the Intimidate drop, that's cool. What was that? Oh, shoot. I don't know if that was an Iron Defense, or if that was a... Anyways, I'm not sure what that was. I think it was a defense attack. I don't know. Iron Defense. Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't sure, guys. Like, I don't normally see people use Iron Defense, so... Oh man, this is cool. Holy god, what? Oh man, Synthesis. Iron Defense and Synthesis. This is awesome. I've never seen anybody have Iron Defense on Swadloon, so that's cool. I am so pumped over this. Whoa. What? Calm Mind? Oh man, this is so friggin' sick, man. How did you come up with this? How did you come up with Iron Defense and Calm Mind for this Pokemon? And how did you know you'd be able to pull this off? God. I don't know how you figured this out. Hurry up and poison it? Yeah, man, like... Like I said, I want to see what it can do, but I don't want to kill it. Jeez. I'm gonna have to kill it, man. I don't want to kill it, but I'm gonna have to try to kill it. A lot of thinking, you said. Fierce Deity says a lot of thinking. It's a well thought out poke, don't get me wrong. Nature Power, turn it into Tri-Attack. Screw that, kill with fire. Manual Guide 92, man, that's awesome. Hurry up and kill it with fire? Yeah, man, that's pretty well the only thing I could do to that thing. Oh man, but the friggin' Iron Defenses and the Calm Mind, like that is a well thought up Swadloon. The only thing I would have done, let me think here now for a sec. I'm such a big fan of putting Attract on my Pokemon, especially the ones that are second and first stage, that I usually have Attract and then I have a setup move. Because a lot of the time they get immobilized by Love. So that's usually what I do. Oh man, Audino. But... Oh no, communication with the other trainer was interrupted. Oh man, Wi-Fi DC'd. That sucks, man. That's really unfortunate. I apologize for taking so long with choosing attacks if it was an issue with Wi-Fi. You know what I'm going to do, Fierce Deity, because we got disconnected, we're going to do that battle again. Is that okay with you? I just want to see if that's cool or not. But we can start off the exact same. It doesn't matter to me, man. I can choose a different team. But I would definitely like to see that team again. I know we didn't... Hey, no worries, man. Is it okay if we do the battle again? It was definitely a Wi-Fi issue from what you're saying. That's cool, man. My next stream is going to be tomorrow afternoon, I'm hoping. Depending on how late I stay up. My week's been crazy, guys. So usually what I do is I usually tend to sleep in on weekends, which seems to be the downfall of me editing my tournament videos. If you guys seen my YouTube channel, I actually do the whole scoreboard and everything with animated tiles and everything. It's really freaking sick. But my weekends, I usually tend to rest, so I'm gonna choose a different team just to keep it fresh. Just to keep it fresh. Let's do it. All right, let's see here. I'm just gonna go through the process. I'm gonna put the link there in just a sec. So my YouTube channel is Angel of the Night 091. So same as my Twitch name. Snowpoint Temple is my website. So I have a YouTube channel for my website. I hope that you guys all come over to Snowpoint Temple and visit. We are trying to get as many people there as possible. Honestly, it's been 7 years. This is the first year that I actually feel that we're actually getting somewhere. And it would be really cool if we could get some people over there to challenge the league. I know that my gym leaders, like, there's a few battlers, but that's about it. And we could really use some more people over there, just to be able to support it, help advertise it. It's something that I kind of hold close to my heart. Snowpoint Temple is designed as a website community for pretty well... Oh man, that sucks. I switched into the wrong poke. I thought that was going to be a special attacking Electivire. I guess I'm the only one that does that. But yeah, anyways, I'm really trying to get as many people as possible to that site. It's supposed to be a friendly community, kind of like how we are here in the stream, right? So essentially it's there to be supportive and to help out everyone, right? So that's the idea. It's been 7 years of my life, guys. Like, no joke. Like, I've been doing it since, like, well, I mean, it's not 7 years, about 6 years, I guess. It's been since 2010, so let's go for the Focus Blast. Nice, right out to the Swadloon. Okay, so we're gonna get that flamethrower off here. That should be able to take out that Swadloon. And then we have the rest of the team to take on. Machamp. Interesting. What would be my best bet for this? Let's go for the Thunderbolt. I have no idea what you just said there, Benar. He says, guys, I know this is a Pokemon stream, but this breathing controlled by the nervous system or the dorsal system and why. I have no idea what you're trying to get at there. I apologize. Ooh, the Ice Punch. Gonna finish off my Electivire. Oh, I got it. God, that was stupid of me. Lucario the Pokemon, sorry man, I was not understanding what you were talking about. I mean Banark. I wasn't sure what you were talking about. I couldn't focus on it. Alright, let's go to the Espeon here. The Ice Punch, okay. Fire, gonna get the Ice Punch off the Espeon. The Espeon's gonna go for the Psychic. And that should... Oh man, that wasn't even close to taking it out. Let's see if we can get the Shadow Ball going. Nice, Citrus Berry activated. There we go. Okay, so what my favorite Pokemon type is, I love Dragon type. For favorite type combo, that is a really hard one because I never actually put any thought into it. So if I were to think about it here, type combo. That's a tough call. I've never been asked that question before. So, Lucario, I don't actually know the answer to your second part of that question. I really wish I did. But there's so many different type combinations that I don't even know how to answer that question. But my favorite combo, or not my combo, but my favorite type would be Dragon. I know what my favorite Pokemon is. I know what my second, third, fourth, all the way up to sixth. But when you get down to typing, that's a really hard decision, man. Like, how did you ever come up with that question for favorite type combo? Fighting and Steel would be pretty cool for sure. So you're looking at Lucario in that situation. But if I were to think about it, I do like Mega Charizard X. So let's say Dragon and Fire. Let's put Dragon and Fire. I think there's another Dragon and Fire coming out in the Alola region, so I'm not sure what that Pokemon will be like, but I do like Charizard. Charizard's one of my all-time favorite pokes. So. Alright, so it looks like he's going to swap out the Machamp there. Lucario the Pokemon says, LOL, I just ask random questions, and yeah, that combo is really good. Hey, Chris Poke 123456, how's it going, bud? Glad you could join us. So we are actually on our second last battle of the evening versus Fierce Deity. Hopefully you guys are all enjoying the stream. From what I gather from what you guys are saying, you guys really enjoy me communicating instead of rather talking about the game. So like, that's cool, man. Like, I like that. But yeah. Oh, Alola Raichu looks pretty cool too. Electric and Fairy, if I'm not mistaken. But I think what's really interesting is the whole Ninetales situation. Like, Ice and Fairy, like, how did they come up with that? Like, that's a complete opposite, man. Am I looking forward to the NES Mini since you have an NES controller on your hat? I mean, NES Mini is pretty cool, but I would prefer to have the original. I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but my good friend Andy and I, we get together every week or every weekend, and what we do is we actually play a lot of the NES classic games. So the last game that we were playing was Double Dragon. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but it's like a side-scroller fighting game. So the idea is that you got to go through and basically like take people on the street, and then there's a boss at the end of every level. So that's kind of the game we were playing. We always get to the very end, and then the final boss like just destroys us. But yeah, no, we get together and we play classic games all the time. So the first Mario took us 5 hours to go through from start to finish one day. Mario 2 took us 6, and then Mario 3 took us 3 hours. Then for Super Nintendo, we actually played the original Donkey Kong Country. I brought that one over, and man, oh man, we had that game beat in 4 hours just between the two of us. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, no, we get together and we play random games on the NES, the Super NES. We haven't really branched out to anything else. But that seems to be the games that we play are pretty well NES and Super NES. We do a little bit of Overwatch and stuff like that too, but we do a lot of classic games. But yeah, I'm actually going over tomorrow to do some Double Dragon. So there's not a stream tomorrow night, but there will be one in the afternoon if I actually get the ability to have the time. Are you going to get that new NES mini console Nintendo is releasing with the 60 or so preloaded games? It's very possible I might, but as it is right now, what I actually have, I wish I had my computer bag here, but I actually have USB NES controllers. So what I actually do is I actually play them on my computer. So I have all of the games on my PC. I don't have an original NES, just because when I grew up with Nintendo, it was the Super NES phase. So I do have my Super Nintendo hooked up right now. So I have like Donkey Kong. My favorite game is Donkey Kong Country for the Super NES. For the NES, I'm really big into the original Mario games. But again, I do enjoy a lot of the other classic games too, just trying to figure them out. One of the games I've been playing is one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games for the original NES. So it's a whole lot of fun, guys. You guys gotta get it, man. You guys gotta get it. I was actually looking into getting a Raspberry Pi version 3B in order for Raspberry Pi Arcade. So what that is it's basically a console. Oh, I don't know how this is going to work out for my right superior. Let's go for the hammer arm. So the Raspberry Pi is essentially there for emulation, but it can play games everywhere from Atari and DOS and Nintendo and PlayStation and all that stuff. And you can build an arcade console. So what I looked up is like building the cabinet for the arcade console, getting a flat screen for the screen, and then the buttons and the joystick and stuff. So I've been actually looking at getting that set up with the Raspberry Pi, and then having it set off in the corner with my own like paint job and everything onto it. And I think my friend Andy has been looking at getting a pinball machine customized, so that's kind of cool. But yeah. Choo Choo Sean, unfortunately the battle list is currently closed, bud. I have one more battle after this, and then we'll see what time it is. But right now it's already 1 o'clock, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get any more battles in for the evening. I do apologize for that. If you follow the channel though, whenever I go live, the best thing to do is get your name onto the battle list as soon as possible. If not, the other thing to do is to get into the Snowpoint Temple website. I'm always online, of course, so be sure to stop on by and we can maybe have a battle off stream. So like I said, I'm going to try to see if we can actually do... I'm going to try to go for the Dragon Dance here, but I think I'm going to try to do a stream tomorrow afternoon. Just from the reactions that I've seen in the stream tonight and all the support, I don't really see a reason not to stream tomorrow afternoon. Thank you very much for understanding there, Choo Choo Sean. Oh, the burn. That is a game changer right there. I didn't think he was going to go for the scald. I thought he was going to go for like an ice beam. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I think the Raspberry Pi is the way to go. I've been trying to acquire an original NES, but a lot of the stores that are around here for used games, they don't really have them in that good condition. So I'm gonna see if maybe I can get one like online. Man, the burns are gonna just destroy here. What is my favorite Pokemon of each type? Oh, jeez. That's a really hard thing to do, man. I don't have a whole lot of favorite Pokemon, and the reason is that the whole Pokemon experience as a whole is pretty well my favorite. So I don't know how to answer that question either. I apologize. But if I were to say grass, Blossom, fire, Charizard, water is Simipour, electric would have to be Pikachu by far. Bug is Butterfree. Flying would have to be Mandibuzz. Psychic is Alakazam. Dark is Umbreon. But yeah, no, that's a hard question, man. Fierce Deity, thank you very much for the battle, bud. That was an awesome match. Very, very close. Thank you very much for the rematch as well. Even though the Wi-Fi DC'd. That's awesome, man.